And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
Up until the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics, if you went to Olympic racewalker Evan Dunfee's Twitter page, his bio said something to the effect of non-medal Olympian. Now it says world champion medalist / Olympic medalist. And he's local, lives in Richmond, which is cool watching the games, rooting on someone who lives just over there. And when Evan was a guest, he talked about getting ready for Olympic events. He would start off in Richmond, walk into Vancouver, through Stanley Park, and back to Richmond. He placed third at the Tokyo Olympics, an incredible accomplishment. Just being in the Olympics is outstanding, and winning a medal, life-changing. He talked about his first concert, seeing the Chili Peppers, binging Ted Lasso, Our Lady Peace, and System of a Down both came up. So did COVID and the restrictions and the fact that Joe Thornton is his second cousin. And stop me if you've heard this before, Evan talked about his standout memories from the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
It's really tough, like going into the games in this environment. Obviously, there was a lot of uncertainty about what it would look like and how safe it would be. And a big thing for me was just understanding that it was going to be a different Olympics for the people of Tokyo. The Olympics are a multi-billion-dollar price tag that are left upon a city. And going into the games, it was a city that didn't want to host them. The majority of Tokyo residents were against the games happening. So I was really kind of conscious of that, and knowing that I was kind of going into Tokyo as a bit of a intruder almost. So what's been really interesting to see is how the city and the country seemed to, at least from my perspective, what I could see, seemed to rally behind the games once they started and rally behind the athletes and the stories and find the positive in it. And then, to come home and to hear that Team Canada had zero positive cases within our bubble, and to know that we kept it safe. And that means that we'll have kept the residents of Tokyo safe and all that. It's a nice feeling, because there was all those things were sort of uncertain when I was heading there. So there's a bit of a relief and a bit of gratitude, I guess. Coming home are probably the two biggest feelings.
Stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by FKP MMA, Vancouver's #1 training destination at fkpmma.com.
Do you ever watch a TV show set in a historical time period and think, how accurate is this really? But also, does it matter if it's accurate or not?
Nefertiti is a new podcast about shows set in ancient times. This season, we're recapping every episode of the show Spartacus: Blood and Sand.
I'm Ann Foster, and I have never seen this show before.
And I'm Gina Berry, and I have watched this show maybe too many times.
Join us every other Monday on the Nefertiti podcast as we discuss the real history behind Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Follow Nefertiti, that's NEFER TV, wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you love Disney? Do you love top 10 lists? Then you're going to love our podcast, Disney Countdown. Hi, I'm Megan, the Magical Millennial.
And Biscuits, I'm Jeremy, aka Jarendell, and we are the hosts of the hit Disney podcast, Disney Countdown.
On every episode of our fun and family-friendly show, we count down our top 10 lists of all things Disney. The parks, the movies, the music, the food, the lore. There is nothing we don't cover on our show, right, Jeremy?
Ooh, girl, we are famous for rabbit holes, Disney-themed games, and fun facts you didn't know you needed, but you definitely need in your life. So if you are looking for a healthy dose of Disney magic, check out Disney Countdown wherever you get your podcasts.
Reality TV is messy.
Pop culture is louder than ever.
And the internet
completely unhinged.
Welcome to Roxanne
and Chantel,
the podcast where cousins Roxanne and Chantel break down reality TV, celebrity drama, and the stories everyone's texting about.
We recap the shows,
spill the headlines,
and sit down with the stars themselves.
No filter,
no boring takes,
just the tea.
New episodes every week.
If it's trending,
we're talking about it.
This is Roxanne
and Chantel.
Let's get into it.